welcome back to my channel. My name is Kaya Tanita. If this is your first time joining and tuning in, welcome. You're more than welcome to go ahead and call me Kaya, Tanita, Anita, whatever is going to be easier on you until you go ahead and get the name down. Today's video I wanted to go ahead and share with all of you just some tips and tricks on what I've personally done to go ahead and prepare myself for my big day, my big surgery day, and meeting with my doctors and creating a to-do list on how to go ahead and just chomping down and just tackling everything at ease. So on this video, it's not going to be too lengthy, I promise, but I just wanted to go ahead and just give some insight, whatever I could do to go ahead and help all of you. So let's just go ahead and get started. So when you're meeting with your doctors or your surgeon, the most important thing that I can honestly say that was going to be easy for you is basically understanding your diagnosis and what you were diagnosed with, or maybe not be something you're diagnosed with, is maybe something that you're just kind of preparing for and you're just kind of exploring, or something that you want to do, plastic surgery for instance, but just understanding your diagnosis, understanding what kind of treatment that you're going to be receiving, and receiving all of that information, looking for that support system there, so you can basically be able to better understand it, and what your recovery time is going to look like, because you really want to go ahead and be able to prepare and process all of that. That's really important. You really want to go ahead and prepare and process a lot of that information, because you're going to receive a lot of information and you just want to make sure that everything is clear and you really do understand, because you want to feel secure and confident when you're waking up out of surgery and you have no regrets, knowing that I made the right choice and with my decision. And so that is it's just your opportunity when you're having those appointments to just be able to go ahead and ask as many questions as possible. I mean, if you have to go in and write down everything, that is your opportunity to go ahead and do so, and just have them ask all of your questions, because you just, like I said, you really want to feel confident and comfortable with your decision. Especially from my past experience, I've had an open heart surgery 7 years ago, and the surgery that I did have, I had a double bilateral bisectomy done, meaning that I had both my breasts removed and my lymph nodes as well, 11 lymph nodes. And I didn't know that I was going to have that many lymph nodes, but I know that the conversation was had when I was meeting with the surgeons was just get everything out, got it, take everything that you need, because I just want to go ahead and avoid having to do this all over again, having to deal with this all over again in the near future, because that's something I was I just don't want to be bothered with this. I have to live my life, and so take what you need, and that's what they went ahead and did. So that's just kind of touching on that subject. So just make sure that you just want to feel confident and happy with the choice that you're making. And I know when I woke up in that process, it was oh, what did I just do? Okay, pull yourself together. And you got this. You're going to get through this. You're going to be fine. And I like to break it down like this. So clothing. There's a few things that like the surgery that I had, there's certain items that you're not going to be able to go ahead and find in the store that's going to be able to be kind of helpful. I'm going to say that, and I'm going to share something with you. I found this really great website on Etsy. I'm pretty sure everyone's heard of Etsy, but I went on Etsy and I found this designer who actually created tops and hoodies and pillows for post-surgery. And I just thought that was really awesome. And she's a breast cancer survivor herself, and the brand is called Pepper. And you wouldn't be able to find this stuff in stores, so it was just really nice to be able to go ahead and find these items. But I'm going to go ahead and share with you, excuse the top, it's been washed and wrinkled and worn, and it's just so comfy, and because comfy clothing after surgery is so important. But the reason why I gotten these and purchased these, it came in a pack of 3 tops and with the pillow, is because these are very unique. When you're having both of your breasts removed, and you're going to have drains, and they're 2 little drains. They look like little tea lights. They're really cute, but they're quite annoying, but I'll speak about that in another later video. But those 2 little drains that you have to manage for the next couple of weeks through after surgery, they need to be kept somewhere. And these tops basically like held them in these little pockets here, and they they were on each side, and it was just nice and convenient, and they were comfy, and I got them the tops really large because you just want to make sure that you're comfortable. And the buttons, oh my goodness, you guys, they're easy to put on and easy to just go ahead and snap off. So I got 3. I mean, you could possibly go ahead and purchase some more if you like off the website. I will be leaving all of the links below where you can go ahead and retrieve, purchase these items. But if you will, like, you know, especially too, if you don't have help with like laundry services or family members or whatever, I would probably purchase a little bit more. But I had, you know, my boyfriend, he was here to go ahead and help with all the laundry needs, so that made it very easy to making sure that those were clean. And then let me go ahead and grab this here. The pillow, the bilateral mastectomy pillow, and which will also be great too if you are basically having cardiac surgery. The reason why is it's just especially when you're in a hospital, you kind of need that support here, and it goes underneath your armpits, and it holds your just everything. Your arm is nice and up, it's nice and fluffy, it holds it up, and then when you're going home, it really offers that support for the seatbelt, so which is really nice. So it's just really comfortable, and just kind of must have throughout this whole process and journey. I just am so grateful for this pillow. So like I mentioned before, it could be used for any kind of surgery, especially for like the chest area or the tummy. Great. But I will be leaving the link below for that. Getting some slip-proof socks. You're not going to be well balanced. Things are going to be a little off, depending if you're on high doses of medication. Who knows? So you want to make sure you have slip-proof socks. You really want to make sure you're being very, very careful. Another thing is just compression sleeves. Like I mentioned, I did have my lymph nodes removed, and that's something that you'll have that conversation with your doctor about. It's just like if it has the cancer has spread and is in your lymph nodes or anything like that, what does compression look like for you, or do you need to purchase something, or how they're going to set you up with like compression sleeves or maybe a bodysuit, and then, or especially after, because I wouldn't typically purchase those things before, like bras, compression sleeves. I kind of get those things after. The reason why is because you're so swollen. You're not going to be, you can't determine how swollen you're going to be after surgery. Like, I felt like a balloon. I was so swollen, like it was crazy insane, and nothing was like fitting, and things were too tight, and so I would just kind of hold off on below, but over time you'll have to go ahead and measure yourself, and I'll leave all that links below of like a really good site that has really good compression sleeves, bras, wraps, bodysuits. You name it, they have it, and they'll be able to go ahead and cater to your needs. Another thing, oh gosh, let's see here, that I could think of. Yes, health and beauty products. One of those things is just like with your dental, and that's something like you'll kind of get done before chemo, but your dental is really, really key. Like, you really want to go ahead and take care of that, because to prevent mouth sores, and I'll talk about that later. But purchasing a mechanical toothbrush, this motion when you're brushing your teeth, believe me, you're like, oh, that's not bad, but when you're waking up out of surgery and things are sore and out of place and awkward, that motion's not that fun, I'm not gonna lie to you. So it's really nice to just be able to go ahead and guide that mechanical toothbrush against your teeth and let it do its job, and you're good to go. Another thing that would be kind of, let's see here, getting bins. Like getting like a little bin to take to put all of your medication in, putting a post-it note, because if you have help or for you, for your memory, or for your family's memory, or friends, or whoever's going to help you. But having that bin and having a post-it note of like what times for your medication, or better yet, even setting an alarm. So when it's time for your medication, you can kind of go ahead and stay organized and on top of that as well. Another thing would have to be is just like, oh gosh, in between of like everything that's going on within that week or two, because like I said, you want to give yourself that week or two and give that enough time to like prepare and process, is getting like a mani-pedi and a massage. Oh gosh, like just especially like just I don't know, something about I just love getting my feet done, but and I haven't got my feet done because you can't do it with chemo, but just going ahead and getting a massage. And so you can just, when you're feeling like overwhelmed and you're feeling like stressed out, schedule a massage so you can go ahead and give that time for yourself to just kind of relax and prepare, because you have a lot going on and it's a lot to process and things are changing and you have a lot going on and you're stressed. So and that's a good thing to just kind of like, hey, what can I do for myself before I have like my big day? And let's see here. Another thing, you want to go ahead and really deep clean and exfoliate your skin, because once again, things, you're not going to be able to get all in those crazy little grooves in your body. So what's really helpful is just being able to exfoliate your skin all over your body and just really get it nice and moisturized and healthy. So using lavender oil, coconut oil, avocado oil, some African shea butter, just to really moisturize your skin, because there's just going to be a time where you won't be able to kind of do that because you're just kind of laying there and you're like, I'm sore, I'm trying to like really recover, and things are just like awkward and uncomfortable. Let's see here. So, ooh, to add to that too, like natural deodorant. Let's see here. Natural deodorant. I don't wear deodorant right now. I don't wear deodorant. That there was like when I got out of surgery and everything, like I was fine a couple weeks, and I was like, God, I'm just like, I'm so funky, like I'm just so like, oof, like. And then I remember asking like my doctor, and I was like, hey, like when can I wear deodorant? Because things like I think I reckon she was like telling me like it's all in your head, you probably think that you smell compared to anyone else. And I was just like, oh no, I feel like I stink, because I love me some onions. I love onions. So I was just like, oh, I love onions and ginger and garlic. Like I know I probably like stink, but over time I kind of like weaned off of like so much of that, and now I felt like my body went through like a detoxing period, because when I'm sweating there isn't like, there isn't a smell, like I don't know, it's really hard to explain. So, and then too, like I'm wearing my oils and things, so I don't really necessarily like have that, I don't know, I felt like I just detoxed after surgery. It's something hard to explain, and I feel like deodorant had like suppressed all of that. But there are some natural deodorants out there. I'll go ahead and leave a link below, because I know doTERRA has one, and I know Target has like some natural deodorants now. I went in there and they had some, and I was like, oh wow. But there are some like resources there, so you're not feeling like insecure about your armpits. And another thing to add to, let's see, I'm like trying to think here, like all the things. Ooh, yes, like before I forget, is staying organized. So I like to have I still like to utilize a calendar. I use a calendar, I journal, and I have a binder. And you can go ahead and pick up like a big binder, very large, to go ahead and organize all of your documentation, like your paperwork and everything, and to making sure that you're on top of that, because you're going to receive like a lot of information from your doctors or surgeons, like scheduling, how-to guides, bills, FMLA, whatever. You're going to have like all this paperwork, and you just really want to go ahead and get all of that stuff organized as much as possible. So the tabs that I had in mind, and I actually written down like a list, was, let's see here, it was appointments, insurance, FMLA, billing, diagnosis / results, consent forms, things that I had signed for, medications, aftercare treatments, how-to guides, and that was pretty much it. So like I said, you can go ahead and kind of customize that however you want to. It's your unique binder and how you want to go ahead and stay organized. But those are the tabs that I have in my little binder here. Just I picked up some dividers and everything is just organized. I've also had one for when I had open heart surgery, like, you know, I have like my breast cancer one, my cardiac one, I have a dental binder, I had my bills when I first purchased my car. Like everything is like basically like in binders and they're organized, and luckily to my friend who helped me do that in the past, and now I just kind of keep up with it. Like I'm always just staying organized. Let's see here, and another thing that I can like think of that is just so important is making sure that, believe it or not, Marie Kondo method your home. Do your whole, you're like, do that to your home. If you don't know who she is, I'll put her book down below. Marie Kondo method, her she has like a Netflix special now. She is just so amazing, and she's so cute, but it honestly will make your life so much better. And what that method is basically just decluttering and deep cleaning your home. And I kid you not, when you're waking up out of like surgery, the most nicest thing is like your home, you got out of surgery, you're home now and it's clean, and you're waking up and you're seeing, you're looking around, you're like, it smells fresh, everything's clean, and I don't have like a whole bunch of like distractions, and I don't feel like things are caving in on me, and I can just be at peace. And that is just so important. It's just that you really want to be at peace, and that's like the last of it. It's just like you want to be able to like sit in your lazy boy if you have an opportunity to do so, and be able to do puzzles and games and watch Netflix or read a really good book, and just really kind of work on your spiritual or your growth, or just giving yourself that opportunity. You really want peace, and just when you really kind of do that Marie Kondo method and just really kind of deep clean and get your home together and organize, it just really makes everything so much better, and you'll like really appreciate it, and you'll probably be like, thank you. So, and that's something that I did, was just like, okay, let me go ahead and deep clean my bathroom and toss everything out of my closet, and kind of just figure out what's what, and kind of have like an ordeal of like how I was going to go ahead and lay out everything for my boyfriend or for my sister or whoever was going to help us. Things were going to be organized where they can kind of retrieve it and be a help, because once again, like I was kind of restricted into like trying to like reach for things, because the awkward motion and things are just nice and sore, and in that process, like when you're done, just really be kind to yourself. I was really hard on myself, because it's like, no, I should be lifting and doing this and doing that, and no, like don't do that. Like don't, it's apples and oranges. Everyone recovers differently. And when I found out how many lymph nodes I had removed, it was like, oh, okay, like calm down, like take it down. Like you're not going anywhere. You need to relax. And that's when I was just like, okay, like check everything into gear. So just really be kind to yourself throughout the whole entire process. I know it's going to be frustrating, and you just like, oh, I could just do it myself, but just really take that time to recover, and just give yourself that time to like heal, and heal healthy in a healthy manner, I guess you can say. And another thing, especially if you're having a bilateral double bisectomy done, or if you're having one of your breasts removed, or if you're having open heart surgery, or any kind of surgery, or take a picture of your boobs. Take a picture of your boobs. Really, I mean, take a picture of them, take a video of them, shake. I mean, and keep it somewhere safe where no one can get to it, but, or lock it, or lock your phone, lock your video, lock any of that stuff up, but really take a picture of that in a video. I mean, I took a video and I shook my boobies and I rubbed them and I talked to him and I just told him, thank you. I mean, thank you for being here with me for, 32 years, but it's time for you to go and just kind of give you just love on yourself and just love your boobies. And not, I know it's silly, but too, it's also going to help if you're moving forward with reconstruction surgery. Like, you have an idea of like, hey, if you were like really happy with your boobs before and you're like, I want to go back to what my boobs used to look like, then that will give you the opportunity, like, hey, I have a video and I have a picture and this is what I want them to kind of, they're not going to exactly look like how your boobs did before, but kind of idea of like, this is what I kind of want to go back in that direction. I don't want to go crazy. And for me, it's kind of the opposite. I'm like, I don't want to be that big because I don't even know how I was a 36 double D, and that's like a no-no. I just kind of want to be like natural and small, and that's just a lot of work. But take a picture of your boobs. Enjoy your boobs. Say goodbye to your boobs. Tell your boobs thank you. Thank you. But no thank you, you have to go. and moving forward into my healthy journey, and what's going to be best for you. And that's what it did. It did something that was going to be best for me in regards to my journey. It was just like, we have to go, and I want to be healthy and happy and moving forward and loving light. So and that's pretty much basically it. Oh, and two, if you ever have the opportunity, go ahead. If you know someone who's going through a major life-changing event, or having surgery, or going through chemo, or you know, we need to connect with people again, and that's something that I really, really do enjoy, is just being able to hear from so many people and connect, like just connect. Go ahead, shoot somebody a call. People want to feel needed and wanted, and they want to feel loved and encouraged and thought of, and so especially through something that is just so huge and so tremendous. And luckily I have like such a really good support system. But if you know somebody that's undergoing something, please, by all means, like, give them a call, give them a holler, send them a picture, or send them something that's just going to kind of like brighten up their day, because they're probably at home just sitting on their lazy boy, or just feeling down and out, and you never know, you could probably be their sunshine. So, and just bring a smile to their face. So thank you so much for tuning in and hearing me out. Promise this wasn't going to be a lengthy video, but I just really wanted to go ahead and share with all of you like some tips and tricks on to moving forward to like preparing and processing and chomping down on your to-do list. So once again, thank you. I appreciate all of you. If you like what you see, please go ahead, like, subscribe, follow, also hit the bell button, and until next time, bye, peace, love, and coconut oil.